What up, tubers? Welcome back to another Arena Open Sealed Day 1 here on the tubes. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We are pushing attempt number 4. I don't think any of my decks have been the absolute nuts, but up until now we've had all solid decks, and they've just, well, you get varianced out sometimes. Anyways, let's open a lot of rares. Let's open a lot of on-color rares. What did we get here? Izoni is by far and away our #1 rare here. Case of the Stash Skeleton isn't terrible. Pollen is actually good, right? You either find a land or later on you can get a creature, but not the number of rares we're looking for. So hopefully our commons and uncommons can really pull us together. White looks absolutely horrendous just looking at that. We have 2 inside sources and basically nothing else. I mean, I guess I will do my normal due diligence and pull out cards and try to build a deck, but I am a little bit frustrated again. This is a fresh YouTube video, day 4 when you're watching this. For me, this is the 4th Arena Open attempt, and so I'm kind of feeling it now, Mr. Krabs, if you know what I'm saying, but it's okay. That's Magic sometimes. We do our best. Sometimes it doesn't always come to fruition. We do have some decent green fixing all around. How are our multicolor cards? Some of them are... We have 3 public thoroughfares and an escape tunnel, so we can try to splash a lot of different things. The issue is that obviously these enter tapped, so we might have a little bit of a slower deck if we do opt for the mass multicolor. Okay, so no matter what we're doing, we're going to have to play the Izoni. It's just the #1 card in our pool, and we don't really have that much other power. Black otherwise looks mediocre at best. Green at least gives a lot of fixing. We can actually do somewhat of a graveyard theme deck, maybe playing this Insidious Roots if we can find enough other ways to collect evidence. Obviously, the Izoni itself can collect evidence multiple times, but you're probably already winning that game if you can do so, right? So, how does the rest look? White, again, looks bad except for the 2 inside sources. There are a couple of disguised creatures we could splash for in white, but overall it doesn't look very good. Red has some decent burn. We have Detonation, 2 Galvanize, and a Shock. There's also a World Soul's Rage for a little bit of a burn spell. Actually, World Soul's Rage, not too shabby with some of our lands, right? And it's also really good with the graveyards theme, so splashing for that wouldn't be terrible. Blue has some decent flyers and Coerce to Kill. Is there actually a red-blue deck in this pool? I don't really have enough early game plays for the red-blue deck, right? How many 2-drops would I get? Gear Drake and Automaton, that's pretty light. I'd have a lot of 3s and wouldn't have any bombs. No, I would lose out on the Izoni. I'm guessing we're not going to be playing white here. Black-green, maybe splashing blue and a little bit of red, perhaps. This is not the pool we're looking for. Looking at the blue also has some number of collecting evidence. I guess it's just the 2 Crime Stoppers. I was thinking maybe we could do some Sultai collect evidence deck. It could also be a thing. Let's see, how many collect evidence do I get with Sultai? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. Actually, man, do we just not have enough for Insidious Roots? I'm probably skipping over some collect evidence cards, but yeah, it doesn't appear we're gonna get enough. Blue, green, black. Green, black, red. Green, black. Blue, red. Yeah, I don't think this is easy. Although it never is, I suppose. Actually, you know what? My black's just not very good, except for the Izoni. Maybe we go like red-green splashing Izoni. Could that actually be better? Yeah, the black is just not much. Maybe cores to kill as a splash. Roots are out. Some kind of Temur splashing Izoni. Or maybe there's a green-blue splash Izoni and cores to kill. I lose the red burn spells, but let's take a look at that actually. Green-blue splashing Izoni and cores to kill might be the way to go. I guess I would maybe still splash for the World Soul's Rage, given how much fixing I have. Well, this doesn't actually look too bad. Not sold on Aftermath Analyst, but it's not terrible. It's got some synergy, at least, with some of the collect evidence cards we have. This could work. Green, blue, splash, Izoni, and coerce to kill. That doesn't look that bad. How many detectives? I have 7 detectives for Projector Inspector, so I can probably cut what they went this way. So I want to also splash a little bit more red for like galvanizes. Could definitely splash some more galvanizes. Like get the second they went this way and cut reasonable doubt. Does this deck have enough card draw? Do I even have too many other ways to draw a bunch of cards? Not really. I feel like I do want the galvanizes here. Like galvanize over bounce, and then galvanize over... Over what? Analyst? I guess I don't need the analyst. Something like that. I'd still run the archive, I think, as a tapped. Blue source with surveil value. Alright, it's a little bit hodgepodgey, but I kind of like it. I almost wonder if I want to be running 18 lands in this deck when I have 3 public thoroughfares, but I guess I have double they went this way. Okay, I mean, it's not the Boros aggro deck I was hoping like we got yesterday. Unfortunately, that one did not do very well, so Let's go a little bit greedy, 4 color. Let's win a lot of die rolls like this. That's going to help a lot. This hand is fantastic. Perfect mana, as Gardener or Pollen can go grab red. That kind of sucks, because that's the only mountain in the deck, so I think I'm going to keep it. Since we have added the Galvanizes, it'll be nice to have access to that. Hopefully this Courier lives, because we would like to start looting away excess lands if possible. Sure. Wow, no attack. Their hand is that good, huh? It is lightweight terrifying. Probably going to pitch a land now would be my guess. Yep. Alright, no blocks. We'll turn this face up. Let's grab some more... Green or blue doesn't really matter here. I don't think I want a course to kill either of those. A nice thing here is that if the Hellion dies, that puts a 7 mana spell in the graveyard for Analyze Pollen to go tutor for Izoni. I'm gonna double block their Rummager. This is a little bit awkward because I'm able to flip my Hellion next turn, but I think it's worth it to get it in the graveyard. Lead Pipe. The problem here is that I don't have the collect evidence for Izoni by doing this. So I'm a little bit tempted to coerce one of their random creatures here. But I guess I'm okay waiting 1 turn. What does this Lead Pipe do again? Creature, so I lose a life. This is an important turn. It's gonna not go very well for us, but it is what it is. Fairy Snoop, okay. They milled a removal spell for Izoni. So I'm gonna go to 9. 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. So I'm 1 short of galvanizing. Plus Izoni that turn. My concern is that I've used Coerce to kill, and now they're gonna play a different bomb out, like the Incinerator of the Guilty or something. But the way I've played it, I don't know if there's another line I could have taken. I'm gonna kill that instead, and I'm not gonna go to combat. The downside here is that they could have equipped the pipe there if they wanted to. No, they should have done that before. Oh, too many lands now. So they must have a different removal spell in their hand, of course. Maybe it was 2 suspicious detonations that were revealed. That would make sense too. I think I'd rather keep a spider than the snoop. I'm gonna lose a life. Need to draw something good. That's not bad. I mean, what other bombs do I have in my deck? I don't really have any, right? Oh god, push-pull? Please don't. I lose to that card, because they grab Izoni and they're gonna get immediately 4 2-1s. If I had Repulsive Mutation there, that would have been so sick. So I'm not dead because I can make a token and block the Izoni, but like I said, they're getting 4 2-1s. All of them have Menace. And I don't think I have a way to mass kill multiple creatures like that, right? They're at way too much life, so World Soul's Rage doesn't do anything. Inspector into something, maybe? Nope, that ain't gonna cut it. We actually didn't. That's our first of our 3 public thoroughfares we drew. Don't ask me if I had fun. This is my 4th attempt. And I don't think this deck's all that good. Okay, maybe we need to swap things up. Maybe this isn't good enough. Maybe I should just try to build some wonky aggro, but I don't like my white just isn't there for aggression, nor is my red really. Like I said, maybe there's a red-blue deck I could try. There might be a red-blue deck I can try out here. In fact, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to try to go some kind of aggro deck and just not play my best cards, because I don't think I have the tools necessary. And I think we have an okay red-blue deck. Creature count's a little bit low. We have 2 Hellions I guess I could be running. Yeah, maybe 2 Hellions instead of the 2-mana counter. Go like that. Obviously this has no bombs, but this is a cheap curve and a lot of pressure, so I think I kind of dig this. Let's go. Izoni's not good enough. I don't have an early game play here, so hopefully this can work out still. And I think we want more red here, right? Yeah. We'll probably trade. Oh, surprising. So what would they not trade with there? Could be a gardener if they need lands. Axebane Ferrex, huh? Do I want to trade with my Hellion? If I trade with Hellion, then I do get to Dramatic Accusation there, Ferrex, so it's probably right. A little bit awkward. I guess it's the Novelist I'm discarding here. And we'll keep a Galvanize, because that can shoot for 5. I can go Hard Evidence, sack the Clue, and then Galvanize a creature for 5. Oh, they're gonna bite me? Sure. Oh, that's not a bite. I guess I'm not gonna hold up Galvanize anymore. I want to be able to hold the Tuck of the Dramatic. And now this is unblockable on our Courier since we sack the Clue. Oh, I guess the Courier already turns our Galvanize into a 5 damage burn spell, doesn't it? Sanguine Savior. Why are they giving their Ferrex? I guess it doesn't matter if they're not attacking with a Consultant. Don't do this. No, I'm gonna... That's really good for us. They just punted huge. Okay. Maybe they thought... No, I don't know what they thought. In any case, let's just galvanize this and attack for 5, get a loot, and then crime stop the lifelinker likely. Six, 2, 5, 6. Had they just done the bite with their savior, they would have gained 8 life that turn. They would have been in a lot better position. But we'll take it. A little bit of luck. See, already doing better. All right, 1-1. 6 more. Okay, let's go on to the next game. Didn't win the die roll, but the hand looks good. Turn 1 Goat, turn 2 Automaton, turn 3 Technicians. Not shabby, I say. To no surprise, we're playing against the Boros. Okay. Is this going to be 2 ships passing in the night? Because it might very well be. Don't think we're going to give our Automaton Menace here. Crab actually looks really good. Gives us a clue for the detonation. Also gives us a 0-3 blocker. 3 color. Okay. Investigator. So I guess I'm going to want to crab this turn then. That way I can sack the clue and detonate their investigator next turn. It's also probably worth keeping. This is the matchup where I'd probably prefer to be playing the multicolor deck. Alright, let's draw. And detonate, attack for 1 menace. Is going... Am I going to lose to a Mask Maker deck that's playing these lands? I hope not. What is happening here? Oh, man. This is incredible. Oh boy, don't get frustrated, Kenji. You're just gonna lose to the Mask Maker Niv Mizzet deck. It's fine. Everything is fine. I mean, we're not doing that badly here, right? But it's just hilarious. Actual hilarious. I don't think I'm going to galvanize that quite yet, am I? No, I guess I better. The damage starts adding up. I'm going to give them a clue, but that was going to be the case if we killed the cold case at any point in time, you know? It's not a terrible draw. I will play the land out so I can pay the ward and still hold up double blue. I'm gonna lock down their face down creature here. Back for 4. Sure, I mean, you got me. Dog Walker. Yeah, okay. Well, I have them on a 4-turn clock in the air, but they do have a lot of ground creatures and still 2 cards in addition. So there's the 2 cards in hand now. So I'm probably going to need to draw at least 1 more spell here. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, they do have the fixing for Niv. I will say that. Yeah, wow, they definitely have the fixing for Niv. Except it's inexplicably in a random red-white aggro deck. Face up Museum Night Watch, that's fine. Alright, trade the goat off, take 2. Nice. Whoa, that actually shortens the clock by a turn. That is honestly a really good draw. One card left in hand. And that is just a 4/5, right? Okay, feels good. Thank God, I would have been kind of sad if we lost here. You're dead. Laundry, please stop holding priority. Just let me kill you. Okay. Slight sigh of relief as we pick up at least 1 more win here. 5 more to go. I think the maximum number of entries I've ever had on an Arena Open was like 9, and that was a very bad day. I've one-shotted it a handful of times. I would say the average is probably closer to 3. So hopefully we can just convert here. All right, another Boros deck. I would not be surprised if probably how many? A third of people are running some form of Boros in their sealed pools. All right, we're gonna bounce the token. Courier's good. You can just hard cast the Technician. Got a chatty one over here. Sure, I will take your one. The most profitable combat trick there would be what? Chases on, +3/+0 first strike. Case of the Filched Falcon. Guess I'm gonna discard 3rd island here. And we'll just face up the Technician this turn instead of running out the Cold Case, I think. I would block the inside source that turn with my Technician. Face down. Okay. So maybe it's the +2/+2. Auspicious. Could also just be they have a dog walker or something. It is auspicious. Okay, that was really greedy by them, but did work out. It's nice to get that trick out of their hand now, though. On a creature that maybe I don't care as much about. Okay. Let's force it out. Might also have +3/+0. Sure. So I'm going to go to 13. That'll give us the third artifact. They get a 2/2 in replacement. Love to just draw a land here, I think. Oddly. Oh, that's not bad as well. So we're going to solve our case. Obviously, we are behind. I'm going to block the menace creature here and hope they flip up like a bull rack. I think this is the way I want to play it. Hopefully they have their own basher. I don't want to see like a Hellion. Pass priority. Okay, I'll pass right back. Not entirely sure what that means. They have been flipped. Alright, I mean, we just gotta go for one of these. We do not pay the ward here. Was a museum and night watch, sure. And we'll poke in for 1 damage. Alright, good for you, OP. You might beat me. But at what cost? It was a fugitive codebreaker. Jeez Louise, are you kidding? Seems good. Wow, why didn't they do that on their turn? That was really bad of them, right? If they do that on their turn, they get a lot more value. They might have been able to play some extra spells and whatnot. I'm gonna kill the one that has prowess. Alright, only 2 cards left in their hands. That's really interesting, because I can sacrifice the clue, the Thopter, and and galvanize for 5, but I guess I just face this up. Obviously, if they have any number of things here, we're very dead, but can't really play around it at this point. Ugh, that Codebreaker was a beating. We'd actually be crushing them if it wasn't for that, right? Okay. I mean, the Basher is more damage, but the Flyer is probably a better keep here. Since, they're bound to have some number of Flyers of their own. I just need to start attacking, and we're going to main phase this removal spell so that I don't get wrecked by a pump effect. Crab's great. Nice. We'll go ahead and give this Menace, because that'll be a 6-7 Menace next turn. Let's see if they're still emoting. Okay. They indeed are. Well, sorry, OP. Looks like you drew a lot of lands, deservedly. Emoter gets wrecked. 3 wins, 4 more to go. 4 wins before 2 losses. Come on, I need it. We're on the draw. Womp womp. Hand looks okay, though. Unauthorized exit can buy us a little bit of time if the opponent has a super fast start. Red-green, reckless detective. Draw galvanize. Go. Not quite. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bounce this and tempo them. Oh, there's a clue. That's really good. Oh, excellent. And they did not have a follow-up play. So they really needed that land off of that, looks like. So I can go Crime Novelist this turn into Hard Evidence, sack the clue, and detonate. I don't think I'm going to block here. I don't think it's worth it. I think our Novelist is a little bit too good. Nice. Awesome. So much better that we kept our Novelist back there. And I don't mind blocking with the crab. That's fine. Okay, well, scary news is we know they have nothing but spells in their hand at this point. I suppose if I draw a mountain next turn, I can flip up our Hellion, which is pretty insane versus red-green. That's probably worth it as well. Okay. I guess since we know what we're drawing and we don't really need this extra island, we'll keep it like that. Alright, they're gonna shoot my inspector and it's gonna solve their case if they discard a card. Oh, they discarded another land now. Greedy. That's good, that gives us a clue. But we're gonna sprite here. Lock down their detective now. Smack them for another 2. They might have to use the case and look for a land now. That was really... They discarded a land, so greedy. They've been missing for so many turns. Oh, okay. So they had a gardener, so maybe that makes a little bit more sense. But even still... We have an accusation for that, thankfully. Though, let's see. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Accusation. Face down, Helix, or Hellion. And then next turn, we can sack the clue, which will give us a second red source for potentially flipping the Hellion if we don't just naturally draw a red. Mr. Gossip. Did naturally find the red. I think they might have the stupid plus big trick, though. I think they have a leg up here. Yeah, they do. So we're going to order the 2/2 first. Sack this. Float a red. Oh, I could galvanize. No, this just makes more sense, though. Oh, wow! They had nothing? Wow, okay, well. That's a beating, although... God damn Izoni, so freaking good. We still get to attack with everything here, right? No, the novelist would just get eaten. Ugh, I need to draw a spell there. They're not even blocking this flyer with their spider. Ugh, this is so sick. Izoni gets to attack and make 2 more flyers, or 2 more spiders. Are we seriously going to lose to a single card after our opponent got super greedy like that? Looks like it. Man. They haven't even sacked their case yet. What is going on? That is so frustrating. I mean, I can double block and galvanize it, but I don't think that's winning. Just letting the Izoni live winning? Probably not. Double Phoenix, too. Okay, man. We just need them to mess up somehow. Disgusting, really. Good beats. Good beats, good beats. don't think I have any outs at this point. So bounce here. Does that even work? No, I'm going to have to galvanize something, right? No, wait, if I go like this, I only take 9. But the issue is that they can still sack 4 spiders to gain 2 life or whatever. Killer Among Us, Cornered Crook, and Eavesdropper. I don't think I have an out, right? I don't think my Hellion can get through somehow here. Chases on gives first strike, but that's not lethal. Nope. I think we're on a 0 outer. Okay, good beats. Well, that was pretty unfortunate, but what can you do? 3 and 2. Okay, I need to go 4-0. Oh, God, come on. Stupid sexy arena opens. Stupid sexy MKM sealed. We have finally drawn our Gear Drake. First game we've seen it. This looks like a good curve out hand. Gear Drake into Courier or something, or Sprite maybe. Well, they have the very good curve. Let's go like this. Grab the mountain right now, thin out the deck. Sprite the 2/2 and attack for 4 and get another loot. Just try to race them in the air. The Clan Basher with the chases on could be a very nice way to lethal them out of nowhere. 6 power of double striking trample. So like face down, Clan Basher plus Sack Clue next turn. That would also make our Courier unblockable. Okay, that's fine. Not blocking the Gear Drake means they might have a way to deal with an artifact. Like make your move or whatever. Yep, I'm still racing here. Face down card. I think what I'm doing is just sacking the Clue and attacking with the Drake and the Courier. Oh, maybe they have a Granite Witness. Indeed. Okay. Just gonna attack with a flyer then. And I think I am gonna use this if they block. That was our only way to deal with an Ezram, though, if they go like land Ezram here and hold up the ability, so hopefully this isn't a bad line. I love seeing that this turn. That's a really good thing to see. Okay, so sack the clue, pump up the Gear Drake, make the courier unblockable. Land, combat. Get a loot. Stopper's gonna be good as well. They did have make your move. It's fine. Okay, so we'll deal them 2 damage still with the Bull Rack and trade for both of their 2 drops. That's not terrible. What did I frickin' say? You know, that's actually kind of funny. If they had 1 mana, I'd be able to kill it with Crime Stopper plus the Galvanize. I mean, I guess I can make them sack one of their clues just to prevent it from being locked down. That's not terrible. Give it hexproof in response, that's fine. How does this trigger? As long as I've sacked an artifact this turn, okay. Well, not giving it vigilance. I think I am supposed to block here, so it's not a 2-turn clock. And remember, they can still sack the magnifying glass to give it hexproof. It just sacks artifacts. It doesn't care what kind of artifacts. Yeah. It's actually a pretty good draw, too. It's probably better to play out the Cold Case Cracker and then also get a loot here. Wow, that is very good. Okay. I think we got them, because Galvanize is turned online now, so I'm going to Dramatic Accusation the Ezram. What they're going to do is, in response, make a clue and then sacrifice it. Right? Oh, they have Deduce in their hand as well? God damn it. Okay. So now they have multiple artifacts again. Yeah. On the bright side, I still get to play out the Cold Case this turn. Jesus Christ, are you... The fact that their last few spells made clues was what killed us here. That's so sick. Oh, wait. They gave Vigilance, not Lifelink. Might still have a small chance here. It depends on what we rip off this courier. God damn it. So, the way I win this is by, like, hitting shock. We archive, surveil. I need to shock, or I need to galvanize my cold case cracker. Get a clue, and draw shock. Or a random flyer. Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice the clue and see what we hit. But no, that'll be that. Good beats. Oh, if they had a counter, then it didn't matter anyways. They have no more lies or whatever. Sure, then it didn't matter. Wow, they had everything. This is so frustrating. Again, if you go back 3 days and watch the very start of this Arena Open, we were so happy and full of joy, and now, well, we've spewed off 4 attempts. So, you know what that means. We're gonna have another Arena Open sealed video tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.